Creativity. Oh, wait. Creativity for me has always felt like a muscle that I forgot to stretch. It's not that it's not there, it's that I've been focused on so many other things: work, home, rinse, repeat. This channel is me in the gym, working it out. I mean, publicly, awkwardly, and honestly, girl. But it's time that I fix my creativity, and here's how we are going to do just that. So here's the thing no one tells you about being a new creator. You live in two worlds at the same time. In one world, you are on top of your skills. You just finished something, a video, a song, a piece of writing, and for a brief, beautiful moment, you think, okay, this is it. I finally made something good. You're proud, you're excited. You hit upload and you genuinely feel that people are going to feel what you have made. And then in world two, nobody watches, right? Nobody comments. The silence is so loud that it physically hurts. And suddenly, you're not at the top of your scales anymore. You're too shy to be seen. You start questioning everything. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe my voice isn't meant to be heard. Maybe I should just stop. Honey, now I've lived in both worlds. Sometimes on the same day, okay? And the thing that scares me the most is, it wasn't the low views. It was the fact that I was starting to believe the silence meant something about me. The first video... So, the first video I need you to watch is called The Horrific Price of Creativity by a creator named, and I hope I'm saying this right, but Zelly JP. Now, this is a video essay about an anime called Look Back. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I clicked on it not knowing what to expect. But what I got was one of the most accurate portrayals of what it feels like to be a new creator struggling with self-doubt. The story follows two young artists. One is confident, girl, okay? She's been told her whole life that she is talented. The other is a recluse, too anxious to even go to school. But her art is breathtaking. When the confident one sees the recluse... When the confident one sees the recluse's work for the first time, her entire world... Honey, it just collapses. It falls apart. Break. Suddenly she's not the best anymore, and she starts to spiral, as sometimes we all do. But let me ask you a question. How many times have you scrolled through YouTube, watched someone in your niche, and thought, well, I'll never be that good. What's the point? That's imposter syndrome. And Zelly JP's video showed me something. I just haven't considered this yet. That fear, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of being outclassed, the fear is actually the thing that hides your best work. The confident artist in Look Back only reaches her potential when she stops competing and starts to collaborate. The person she thought was her biggest rival, girl, it turned out to be her biggest fan. What if everything you got... No, I don't like that. Now the second video, and this one made me feel like personally called out. And this video is called Why We're More Creative with Less by a creator named Sean Digital. His argument is simple and kind of counterintuitive. Too much freedom kills your creativity. When you have unlimited options, I mean unlimited time, unlimited tools, you never actually finish anything. He uses Minecraft as the perfect example, and I love that because that's my game, girl. I love me some Minecraft. In Minecraft, you can only build with cubes, right? That's literally the whole point of the game. And yet, you... hard. And yet, people have built, I mean, girl, when I say entire cities, functioning computers, recreations of Middle Earth, all with nothing but blocks. The restriction is what unlocks the creativity. He also talks about the Fallout New Vegas. Now, this game apparently took only 18 months to develop, which was great. 18 months, girl! Meanwhile, like, other games take 8 years in development, and they come out broken and soulless. And yes, girl, when he said that... No, I don't like that. And something about when he said that, it just rang true for me, because for like 2 years I've been telling myself that I need better equipment, that I need a better camera, I need to learn about lighting and lighting composition, I need a better editing skills, I really need to learn DaVinci Resolve, girl, that I need more time to plan, I need more time to script things out. And what did I actually do with that time? I made 206 videos, whoop whoop, but and what did I actually do with that? I made 206 videos with the things that I have, right? And things that are around me. And I truly believe, like, that's the lesson that the creator was really trying to give us. I wasn't failing because I lacked the resources. I was failing because I kept moving the finish line. The biggest hump, and Sean says this exactly, is the starting hump. Not to be confused with the girl with the finishing hump, which is how we all got here. And yes, that part definitely made me laugh, because I was like, ooh, girl, you nasty. Simplify your tools. Shoot on your phone if that's what you have. Give yourself a deadline and have someone hold you to it. Give yourself the prompt or an assignment. Start with something derivative. Start with something derivative and just get moving. And most importantly, finish the project. Let it suck and then move on to the next one. Everything you make, either good or bad, it's just practice. You need consistency. Honey, so do I. Look. But reach that finish line to make progress. And yes, girl, I realize that I'm 206 videos in. That is not a failure. 206 times I've finished the 206 times I've gotten to that finish line, while other people are still waiting for that perfect moment. Now, the third video is a little bit heavier. It's called Why Creative Success Destroys People by Design Theory. Now, this one is about what happens when you do get the audience, right? We're already there. People are watching, girl. And it turns out that can also break you too. In this video, he really talks about, like, Michelangelo and how he was forced by the Pope to paint the Sistine Chapel for 4 long years, a project that he hated. He was painted until his body was permanently damaged, and I was like, ouch, girl, like, I'll give you some Advil or something. And it's funny because and it's funny because we celebrate the masterpiece, but nobody thinks about Thomas Keane, Ned. But nobody thinks about Thomas, the painter of cozy little cottages that sold for millions, like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. The critics hated him, girl. The art world ridiculed him. And when he tried to paint what he wanted, this is the funny part, more expressive, more personal work, nobody bought it. His audience only wanted the cottages. Now, he died at 54. Sad. Sorrows. Now, he died at 54. Sorrows. Prayers. But the thing is, he never made the art that mattered to him. And then it's Thom Yorke from Radiohead. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. But he wrote the song Creep about a real painful obsession he had with... Now, he wrote a song called Creep. I'm pretty sure, girl, I know we've all heard it. But the song is about a real painful obsession he had with a woman in his university. And I didn't even know this, and I love this song, so I'm so glad I watched this video. The song became a global hit, and now every night for years, he has to stand in front of 50,000 strangers screaming, "I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo." And it's terrible because he has to relive that most painful moment over and over again because the crowd, honey, they demand it. He eventually stopped performing it altogether, and people called him difficult for that. They called him arrogant. They called him ungrateful. Like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you're trying to be? And here is the parallel that scared me. When you put yourself out there, your real self, your most vulnerable work, your honest work, you're giving the crowd a piece of you. And once it's out there, you don't get control of what they do with it. But here's where the video changes its tone, girl. He says that true creative work requires deconstruction. And not deconstruction of, like, the self. That's not what I'm saying here. But the deconstruction of old ideas, old ways of thinking, old versions of yourself. Every time you create something, you're destroying what came before. You're making room for something completely new. And that line is what, like, stuck with me out of this video. Many creative people think that you're chasing success, but what you're actually chasing is connection. When we make something and share it, we're really just trying to say, this is what I see, and do you see it? And for that, like, we really don't need millions of people to validate that, right? You just need a few who understand. Now, the third lesson, you really just need people who understand. You really just need people who understand. So, 3 lessons, 1 framework for your creative journey. Step 1, as I always say, name the fear. Zelly PJ's videos taught me that work... Oh my God, what is going on? Zelly JP's video taught me that your best work is hiding behind your biggest fear. Imposter syndrome, the fear of being... for this truck to go past. So loud. Imposter syndrome, the fear of being outclassed, that's a signal, not a stop sign, girl. Keep going, vroom vroom. The person you are comparing yourself to might end up being your collaborator, not your competition. Step 2, set a constraint. Charms Digital taught me that limitations are not obstacles. They are your playground. Go have fun, girl. Stop waiting for better gear. Give yourself a deadline. Make the thing with what you have right now. Finish it, ship it, and then make another one. Let's move on to step 3. Don't let the crowd define you. Design series video taught me that even the success has a dark side. And if you start making content just to please an audience, you'll eventually lead to burnout. Or worse, you'll become trapped making cottages when you really want to paint storms in the sky, honey. Make the work that matters to you first, and the right audience will then find it. Honey, I am 206 videos in. Every YouTube metric says that I am failing by my analytics. But here is what I'm personally learning. My metrics are just data. They are not a verdict of my worth. And courage is not about being afraid. It's about acting even when you are. Courage is a muscle. And I've been working mine out for 206 reps. Oh! So here's what I need you to do. Go watch these 3 videos. I'll link them all in the description below. Watch them in order. Zelly JP's first, then Charm Digital, and then Design Theory. Honey, let them marinate. Actually take them in. Write things down. And then, and this is the important part, go make something. Anything. Before you feel ready. Before you have the right equipment. Before the fear tells you that you are not good enough. Okay? And drop a comment and tell me, which one of these 3 lessons hit you the hardest? Are you stuck in fear? Are you stuck in perfectionism? Are you scared of what happens when people actually start watching? That's the part right there, girl. Let's talk about it. And if this video resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to stick around. We're all in this together. My name is Sean, and I'm here to remind you that you got this, I ain't got this, and that we got this, girl. Go make something. I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.